Hello, and this is the Warpforge with a channel update, I guess, and a hobby update. What do I mean by that? Well, as you can know, I haven't really been recording and posting for a year, and that's because third year of university really took over and I was mainly focused on that. This year may be the same. I am focused on my master's degree, or my master's now, since I've graduated. That's a very practical course, so it's going to take up a lot of my time. Does this mean I have any plans on stopping posting videos anytime soon? No. I still want to get stuff done. I still want to push forward with this channel. I start this channel about my second last year of school. So this channel's been roughly alive since 7-8 years. Wow, that's a long shelf life, I guess. So I have no plans on stopping this soon because I don't have any plans on stopping the hobby, and this channel is part of my hobby just as much as building and painting and gaming are as well. I want to do more battle reports for you, especially 40k 8th edition battle reports. I want to do more kill team battle reports, which is what you're seeing here. I want to do other stuff. I have still recorded a Doctor Who battle report, which from Warlord Games, which I fully plan on editing and making into a video sometime in the future. Yes, it's a year in the making. The rules haven't really changed from when it was first made, so it's still going to be a valid battle report. It's going to have partially painted models and an unpainted army on the opponent's side, but it's something to post up. It's something worthy to post up because you don't really see any Doctor Who battle reports, and I'd love to do more battle reports on that game. Other games, well, Batman 3rd Edition came out. I've had a weekend at Gotham to Samaria, the event that happens at Stockport at Element Games, to learn those rules inside and out from the back of my hand. I've probably got about a good 3/4 of it understood and played. There's probably one quarter of the rules that I haven't really gone through, and that's not a section of the rule book. That's just like little things like wording on rules and stuff. You just need to reread, and then like hopefully apply it into in-games. But for the most part, I understand 3rd edition. I really enjoy 3rd edition. I want to give you guys a lot more Batman 3rd edition content as well. Other games, I know Star Wars Legion's taken off. I do plan on starting at some point, but don't make that a definite promise, just because my Night Lords and my 40k takes more priority, as that is my main mass battle combat system. As much as I'd love Legion to be another one, I just don't have the funds right now. So I'm just sticking with what I've got. I have now fully completed a project for other games, such as Malifaux. I've completed my Force for Keris. I hope to paint that, build it, play a lot of 3rd edition Malifaux. Yeah, 3rd edition Malifaux, understand their rules, then post up battle reports on them. Again, it's not a definite promise, but considering I've completed the faction, considering I've completed my project list for that, and I just need to build and paint them all, it's going to be a while, a long while, but at least it's something. Doctor Who, that one's going to be a hard one to do because my main opponent moved to Sheffield, so trying to get in touch and get games organised on the ready with my friend it's tricky. We'll try and figure something out, because at the end of the day, I do enjoy that game. I want to play more of it. I want to keep on buying more Doctor Who models. I want a Maya Force. I want a Force Gallifreyan / Time Lords, and I want a Force of Ice Warriors, because man, I love those models. Those Ice Warrior models will be so fun to play, I honestly believe. Other games, I'm not really sure about other games, if I'm honest. Fallout as well. I've got the Corsair. I got the Survivors Corsair because I want to play Minutemen. I also want to play robots as well, but that's going to be a long time in the future, just because 40k takes the priority. I want to get me 40k finished. I want a casual list, I want a competitive list, and then, because I do have a large selection, and it's all, the competitive side at least is roughly complete, or as complete as I'll get. In the casual list, I'm only a few purchases off, a lot of purrs there, purchases off from completing it, and then it's just onto bits, third-party bit sites and stuff, because as I found out a few days ago, the Mark III shoulder pads are no longer available on Forge World, which I think's one of their worst moves to date, because they were winning from me, they were getting the bucket load from me. Absolutely, I love those shoulder pads, as you can see on the Aspiring Champion model here, or the Havoc Champion, sorry, model there. They fit, they're in proportion, there's nothing wrong with them, they've taken them off. I'm like, that's a severe bummer. I don't really know why you did that, Forge World, but okay. It just invites more third-party shoulder pads, because there is a bit site that I want to buy from for shoulder pads, and that's called Fallout Hobbies, or Fallout Miniatures, one or the other, and they do Night Lords, 40k Chaos Night Lords shoulder pads, where it's got the bat wings coming out of the actual shoulder pad, which looks really, really nice. There's a few other projects that I want to do, but there again, part of the casual side of things, they're going to take a while. They're going to take a long while to invest and get into. Hopefully I can do one sooner rather than others, which is just a unit of Noise Marines, which once I get them done, you'll be seeing. As you can see, these are work in progresses, because for the most part they are painted. As painted as they'll get. I just need to get the finish touching up the bases and the feet, because I blue tack them on, and sometimes the blue tack takes over the actual feet themselves. So I've just got to make a few touch-ups, get a smaller brush, make some extreme highlights on the guns and stuff. Then I've got to get those third-party shoulder pads, as I mentioned earlier, and the backpacks, which I fully plan on getting from KFS Studio, or KF Studio. That's the best way to pronounce it. Because they do Night Lords themed backpacks, which look absolutely gorgeous, and I think they will look fantastic. Now, why invest so much in little bits and pieces here and there is because I want to bring you guys something that looks like Night Lords, but something that you haven't seen on other channels before. I want to catch people's eyes out. The paint scheme's very loud as it is, bar the previous projects, which have been all very dark and muted. I like this paint scheme because I've combined a few other paint jobs, or a few other places around there, I've combined a few painting practices or paint tutorials from Mezgike, or Mezgike. Probably pronounced that wrong. I'll probably put some links in the description if you want to know where they are. Pete the Wargamer as well. I'm not sure if there was another one, but if there is another one, I will definitely post it in the description section below. But I've combined a few of their paint schemes to make this, and I like it because it reminds me very distinctly of the cover of the Conrad Kurz Primarch novel. When you see those Night Lords around him, it gives off that sort of tone or feel, which I like. I do like how they look. So it looks somewhat themed, I guess. It doesn't look like loud Chaos Ultramarines, as I can guarantee someone will post in the comment section below. I'm very happy with my progress because I think these are a massive, massive step up from where I've started. If people have followed the Ave Dominus Nox hobby blogs, they know where I started from, and now we're here. I plan on updating certain models, like my Chaos Lord of Jump Pack, Lord Kruger, into a into a Chaos Lord, Jump Lord again with pairs of Lightning Claws, but I want to do it my way this time, not just update and make an ode to older models, but give a full fleshed out, this is Kruger now, in the Gathering Storm and stuff. What I would also like to do, but I do want to do, but I'm going to have to sort out something big, is I would like to make an audio drama series based on my warband of Chaos Marines, because I do have a new warlord, which I will show once he's done and painted up and stuff, who I've nicknamed Holdroth Venix. He is converted. He's made from multiple parts of kits, from the Lord Executioner and the Jump Lord Praetor, some wings from the Vargeist kits and stuff. I don't want to show him off yet because I want him painted. I want him fully done. He is fully built. I've just got to paint him, buy a special base for him from the 40k hero base sets. Put it on. But yeah, I want to do an audio drama series based on the start with Coraxus, the Midnight Messiah, as you've seen him before. What he looks like now, because I did update the model. I've just got to paint him up, finish painting that one, and he's went from Chaos Lord to a Dark Apostle, or Night Lord's themed Dark Apostle, as he spreads the word of terror. As he looks like a bit like Frankenstein's monster now, and that's due to lore events, which I will go into once, hopefully, I do this the audio drama. And I really want to make this a good, decent audio drama, again, because I love Night Lords, and I reckon that I can make a good story for them, and Coraxus passing the torch on from the leader of the warband to Holdroth Venix, the Prince of Darkness, as I call him. And then on to like his goals for through the Gathering Storm and whatever. I also have made another sub-faction, or I have started another sub-faction as well. This one's going to be very small. This is a lot of reused stuff from Dark Vengeance, and other models, because as you know, I like my Night Lords themed but more with the Dark Mechanicum than I do demon stuff. But I do like to just get a box out sometimes and just go build it straight from the box, have no qualms in painting or building. Just all in the box, do it, and it's all done. I don't need to pay further attention to third bits parties and stuff. So we'll get them out. If I just swap out a few guys. Now, as you can see, if these guys in addition, with all these, if I push him back a little bit, push him forward, I've got enough to make a kill team. And I do. I've got to get one more model painted, and then I hope to make kill team battle reports in a few months' time. Once these have all got the bits packs and shoulder pads and backpacks on and stuff. And that's me. Terminate Champion is the only other model I've got to finish. Once that's been done, he has a chain axe and combi bolter. Should be easy enough. Leading a load of kill team, Chaos Night Lord veterans into the fray. I think that'll be quite fun. So, what's this other sub-faction? Well, as you can see, they are red and black. These are not word bearers. These are red Corsairs. So how did I start these off? Or why did I start these? Well, at first it was because Vigilus Ablaze came out and I was like, okay, I like having a command point battery. The Dirty Red 17 with some warp smiths and stuff. I really like. I want to do this as a battery for competitive use. And it does work. It works very nicely. And I want to paint these all up and then get them out, I guess. But then it grew from there. Read a bit about the lore and stuff, and I like the idea of space pirates. I can have a bit of fun with these. Like, my Night Lords are my pride and joy, and obviously I have fun with them. But a little bit more joy into them than my Night Lords. My Night Lords tend to be quite super serious. You know, like they are grim, dark, gritty things that you can make jokes about, but at the end of the day, the jokes kind of come and go. But I wanted something a bit more light-hearted. I guess that's the word I'm looking for. And Red Corsairs represent that. Red Corsairs are satanic space pirates at the end of the day. The Badab War started because Huron felt that taxation is theft. So yes, Huron is the only Chaos Space Marine Lord, I suppose, who you can say is a libertarian satanic space pirate. Well, I'm a 40k, folks, I'll be your guide. But still. So, as you can see, because of space pirates and stuff, and I like my Ailstorm, I want to pour all the Ailstorm into these guys. I want to pour all the Pirates of the Caribbean vibes into these. You know, I want me sorcerers on me, Chaos Lord, what do you call them, Master of Possessions, to have an anchor instead of a staff and stuff like that. Anchor hanging off it and stuff. I want harpoons everywhere, you know. On Land Raiders, I want the, you know, pirate. I want to make them in pirate ships. So like the Identh Deepkin, terrain piece. That's the wrecked ship. Attach that onto said Land Raider. Make it like a plinth or something. My warpsmiths for them. I bought some of the Ambot models, put some Mark III heads in them instead of using the actual heads. Put some Lasher tendrils from the Morlafine kit on them. They're my Krakens. Hey! They're on 40mm bases, so it should be fine. You know, Greater Possessed and stuff, part of Davy Jones's crew. I've got a unit of 15 Plague Marines, just bolters and stuff. Again, the Space Crustarian vibes. I want to get some Knight Armigers with the Laslocks and stuff. Paint them red Corsairs, put them on like crab legs and stuff. Make them War Crustarians. Get loads of Blood Slaughters of Khorne. Grab them out. They're War Lobsters. You know? Bit more light-hearted. Oh, and before I forget, there is this boy as well. So as you can see, once I've got like full units, so what does this mean in terms of future like hobby updates and stuff? I will be making videos where it will just focus on each unit. So what you see here, you'll see a lot more up close and stuff as well in the product display. Well, not in the product display, in separate videos. So if you can't make them out that well, don't worry, I'll make separate videos sometime in the future. In the meantime, if you wish to look at these models up close and personal, and you can't wait for a video update, I will post links to each website that I use to post up hobby progress updates, from my Facebook page to my Instagram, both personal and this channel's one as well, just so that everyone has a look, has a bit of a gander, can take time to look at these models up close, rather than just from a straight up video. Yeah, again, like I say, I want these to be more light-hearted, you know, a bit more casual, because they do have a good thing going for them. The stratagem is nice. I'm still not sure how it works with reinforcement points, but outside of that, they got a good thing going for them. They got the red Corsair batteries. When you combine them with more battalions and stuff like that, the command points just rack up. Like, the only thing they can't use is veterans of the Long War. Okay, fine, because that's what my Night Lords do. That's what them doing the heavy lifting. But I just wanted something a bit more fun, a bit more renegade as well. You know, it's having a taste of the other side of the coin. You know, you've got your veterans of the Long War, these ones who've lived throughout the heresy and stuff, and now I've got these bittered veterans from Badab, who have made Villamus fall and all this and that and that and this. You know, Huron the Tyrant and stuff. I've even converted my own HQ for this, a special character for this army. I call him late Lord Davian Jonas, who I hope to make a lore video about someday. You know, all he is just this model. Took off the horns on his helmet, replaced it with a pirate hat, took out his tongue, replaced it with like a tentacle beard made out of green stuff, replaced that fist with a power sword from the Chaos Raptor kits. So, like I said, this is a golden opportunity. This is a good. It's just a nice looking army, and it's just light-hearted, you know, more demony things where it goes blurg and Crustarians and crabs and lobsters and all that. I think that'll be fun. To contrast with my gothic horror Space Marine Legion being all like Lord Kruger and all the nasty, horrible, properly grim, dark things in the universe, you know. I've even given the title to Davian Jonas, the Ferryman of the Tyrant. Yeah, it's the Scourge of 7 Sectors, you know, make it proper cheesy and corny, like Illstorm song covers, you know. Ah, dear. So yeah, that is a long video. Again, like I say, this channel has no intention of dying out. It's just gonna take a long time for us to make videos whilst I'm preoccupied with university things. I'm hoping I can get things done relatively soon, and I hope I can get some time just to make more videos, you know, paint stuff, go along. The only thing, what else can I add? Live streaming probably won't be a thing anymore, because outside the fact that I couldn't really get that many viewers, it's just I've had to change location back to my home location, and I can't find a way to get a USB cable to connect with the internet down here, just because the main port, not the main port, but the main, you know, machine that gives out the Wi-Fi and all the other stuff, I can't seem to connect to, because we don't have a cable that can reach a flight of stairs. So unfortunately, streaming's kind of dead for me at the moment. But like I say, I will be making more videos like this. Hopefully I'll get that Doctor Who battle report out sometime in the future. But yeah, all's good that is good, and I hope to make more videos on battle reports and hobby update videos. Hopefully, you know, it might take a while this year, but next year, when I hopefully have 2,000 points painted, bit of fun. We'll just crank things that will hopefully start really gaining momentum and cranking up and cranking things out next year. And I know it's going to take a while, but bear with me, folks. I will get more things out there. Will there be more Batman videos as well in the meantime? I hope so. I am going to I did buy the 3rd edition starter box. Love everything inside it. I love the Batman and the cop side. I love me Joker stuff. And hopefully I'll have more battle reports coming out there. Depending on the future or not, I might have more Fallout stuff, especially when you've got solo play. When you've got solo play, that opens up a plethora of features for this channel, because that means that, you know, rainy day happens, or I'm ill for a bit, I can record a battle report on my own. Just slap a board on my bed, 3 foot by 3 foot board, get a mat out, put some post-apocalyptic terrain out there, probably from my junkyard hobby video tutorials, make a battle report. I don't see why I can't. In addition, I have more things to make terrain out of. I'm hoping to make a few more homemade terrain tutorials out there as well. Not too many. These ideas kind of just happen. I don't really pre-think things forward out. I just see something and I think opportunity strikes. I can see something out of this. That idea grows into a fully fleshed thing. Anywho, I've kept you long enough here from all this stuff, so I'll let you go now. This is the Warp Forge, signing out, hoping you'll tune in next time. And remember, keep on forging.